Southpaw.
Maybe influenced by Terrence Crawford. You never know.
Amen. Many people should be, right?
Right.
One of the pound-for-pound staples, now a champion at 154, was undisputed. I mean, last year, that performance against Errol Spence, one of the most impressive performances I've ever seen in the ring, Roy.
Yes, it was pretty impressive.
And look at, speaking of impressive, Casamanica's footwork.
Casamnica has really good footwork.
Good knowledge of the ring, too.
20 by 20 ring here at AT&T Stadium.
Yeah.
Double jab through the guard by Casamnica.
He feels like he's winning this round, and he's not trying to give it back. That's why you see him moving like he's doing.
He's in the corner, but...
Stop!
Oh,
Time!
Body's just thinking way too much instead of doing.
Good point, Amir.
That's what's going to cost him the fight if he continues to do that.
Over-analysis leads to paralysis. Look at the replay.
Casamnica throwing a jab. Overhand right there. Very good shot.
Uppercut, the beautiful time to counter.
Very good overhand right. They're going to hook two right afterwards, but that was a beautiful overhand right by Casamnica. Best punch of the fight for him.
Non ce va bene, Più convinto, devo far sbagliare.
No more mistakes.
Oh, stiamo qui una volta.
We're here one time. Let's make the most of this. This is enough.
Convinto. Azioni dure, deciso. Ok. Forza cazzo,
Come on, give us your strength, give us your all. We're going to do this. We came here to win.
Amo sappia, lo metti col culo per terra se vuoi, Ce l'hai,
So now you see I'm not the only hyper-Italian, Roy.
Yeah.
And we begin round number 8. And again, I did the translation best I could, but I mean, they believe that Casamnica may be on the cusp of the upset.
He's trying. I mean, he has the right idea, but he got to just stay busy.
And why don't we bring in our unofficial scorer, rules expert Sean Wheelock? I mean, Sean, Casamanica's on the come-up.
I agree, Mauro. I have this 4 rounds to 3, 67-66 Lucas Bahdi. But I have given Armando Casamnica rounds 4, 6, and 7. As you've been saying on commentary, you see that Lucas Bahdi, after round number 3, has been sitting back, waiting for those hard counters. But meanwhile, Armando Casamnica has the volume, has been dictating the tempo and coming forward with pressure.
And as you were saying that, Sean, and Amir, you reacted some good counter work to the body by Bahdi.
Yeah, he's hitting him in the head, body, everything. If he continues to fight like this, based off Sean's scorecard, he can win the fight. So the trainer knows this is your biggest opportunity, the biggest stage that boxing's ever had. Let's bring it.
Why? I mean, and again, watching Bahdi, he does bring it. Why? What is it that's keeping him from pulling the trigger as much as he'd like to right now, Roy?
He's not as open. What is his name?
Casamnica.
Casamnica is not as open as it looks like he is. He has high guard. The high guard is not encouraging to a guy like Lucas Bahdi, who is a big puncher.
No risk, no reward?
Exactly.
Minute and a half left in the 8th round.
Don't push.
Mark Colloy, veteran referee, maintaining law and order, and has had a pretty easy go of it. These two pros doing their best to give the fans a display of their skills in the sweet and savage science.
And this is what I like to teach fighters. I say, don't show a guy your face sometimes. He won't punch. Casamnica is not showing Bahdi the face. So Bahdi ain't punching much.
Right. And Amir, again, I love those reactions, brother, because
great uppercut hook combination.
Closer.
It was 2 punches, but that was 4 punches to that 2. Now that's 1 more.
And Casamanica's putting together some nice combinations.
Yes, he is.
He's throwing 4 and 5 punches to Lucas's 2.
Who does he think he is? David Benavidez?
See that?
Oh,
See that?
he's sitting down on these shots now.
Yep.
Curling behind the guard of Bahdi.
I feel like he would have way more knockouts if he actually punched with his knuckles like you were discussing earlier.
And what about sitting down? What about like Mike Tyson, where it comes from the bended knee throughout the leg all the way up? You got to really deny the good shot.
And punching with leverage.
Another left hook to the body by Bahdi. And there's a right hand that missed for Casamnica. But Bahdi is not putting together combinations, Amir.
Yeah, the body doesn't move either, so it's good to hit the body because it slows everything else down.
Bahdi's not putting together combinations because he don't see openings. He only wants to punch when he sees openings. Oh, good shot.
That was a great shot. Good timing,
good timing on that punch.
Yeah.
Time!
A new wave of fighter. Jake Paul's building a career defined by fierce ambition and unfiltered confidence. But man, from the streets to the ring, Mike Tyson's rise to dominance is a story of raw talent, relentless determination, and a fearsome legacy that still echoes through the boxing world. And yeah, they will meet 8 rounds. The rules have been tweaked, 8 rounds, 2-minute rounds. But what will happen when Jake Paul steps into the ring with his dad's favorite fighter, Mike Tyson? Each of them have, of course, predicted the knockout. And for boxing purists, well, they are waiting with bated breath for what should be an electrifying rematch of the greatest female boxing match in history. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano 2. Serrano looking to even the score. Taylor looking to defend the undisputed 140-pound title. The penultimate round, round 9, and power punches through 8. For Bahdi, 51 of 154 for 33%. For Casamnica, 56 of 186 for 30%. So Casamanica's landed more. Bahdi has been more efficient.
And probably more effective.
Yeah, definitely more effective. But Casamnica, he's fighting a smart fight. You know, he keeps on coming forward. He's like resilient. Oh, this great rib shot.
A very smart fight.
Yeah. Ooh.
So, okay, Bahdi, I see what he's trying to do, using the stick, trying to get in range. But Roy, when you're doing that, you're trying to measure so you can land a right hand. He's not throwing anything. And Casamnica is really disrupting his rhythm, his timing, and his game plan.
Like I say, he's not throwing that because when he does that, Casamnica puts his hands up so he don't see nothing.
Exactly.
You don't let him see nothing, he's not going to throw nothing.
Amir, what does Bahdi have to do to try to just find a way to get some sustained offense, because he's being countered effectively as well, and he's usually the guy to do that.
Right. When it's the 9th and 10th round, when it's the last 2 rounds, like, you have to do whatever to win. If it's close, you have to start throwing punches. You have to be a little riskier, but you still got to be smart.
In the entertainment business, you're only as good as your last show.
100%.
Lucas Bahdi, well, he opened everyone's eyes in July as he came in as the B-side, was behind on every scorecard after 5 rounds, and in the 6th, electrified the world with a viral KO of H2O Silv. And not to say that, you know, it's up to the judges. And boy, what an exchange here, but he is in tough.
Yep. He's in very tough, but he's a great counter punch. I love his counter. He throws beautiful counter shots. He just don't do enough of the first punches.
How much does it impact a fighter when, in what ways does it impact, because Casamnica putting the pressure, when you face a short notice opponent like Bahdi's doing here?
It doesn't really affect you that bad, because what people don't realize about boxing is you're supposed to prepare yourself regardless of who you're fighting.
So you should, of course, have to make adjustments on the fly.
Of course.
As we know.
If you can't do that, then you're not really a top-notch fighter.
Well, Casamanica's made an adjustment in his fight. Good counter left from a southpaw. Bahdi momentarily landed that straight left hand.
Flush shot as well.
Yep, and there's a double left hook, but off the high guard of Bahdi. But Casamanica's
doing all the work still.
Doing all the work on the front foot, missing wildly with the right. And there was a counter opportunity for Bahdi that he didn't take. So, short notice, coming all the way from Italy.
Good shot.
And Armando Casamnica is going to the 10th and final round. Whose O will go? Round 10 is next.
Pushed him, too.
No. He's like, hey, Katsofai.
Hey, wait a minute. Save it for the last round, sir.
Yeah, right?
You got another round. Save it for the last round.
100%.
Okay, then. We're going to feint with that left. We're going to come in with the right. You hear me? We're going to apply good pressure this round. Another deep breath. Stepping to the right.
Last round, we're going to touch gloves. We're going to keep it clean, all right? Here we go.
When he circles left, if you get there first before him and unload, right? Understand? Lots of feints with the left. Paul with the left. Come in. Let's let that cannon go. Do you hear me? He's gagging for it. His mouth is wide open. Every time he...
Forza, forza. Forza, forza. C'è la 10ª ripresa. Ci devi credere.
They're not going to believe it. Keep going. Strong. Be strong. Be strong. We got this. Let's go. So the Italian corner.
This is the final round.
All right. High drama in Texas. Let's bring in Our
Limpio.
unofficial score rules expert, Sean Wheelock, how do you have it after 9?
It's a big comeback for Armando Casamnica, 86-85. That's 5 rounds to 4 up on my scorecard. Lucas Bahdi, I thought was in control. I gave them the first 3 rounds, but since round 4, I've given Casamnica every round but the 5th. Round 6 and 8, though, extremely close for me. I think, Mauro, this will come down to the 3 judges assigned by the Texas Commission. Are they looking at the volume, the forward pressure of Armando Casamnica, or the hard, clean counters of Lucas Bahdi?
Amir, what about the conditioning of Armando Casamnica, especially in the second half of the fight? Again, taking the fight short notice coming from Europe.
Yeah, because I was thinking in my mind, I was just like, Bahdi's deteriorating as Casamanica's really stepping it up. And it just like throughout the fight, it just transitioned and flipped.
Roy,
when initially, Bahdi was the one that was controlling everything.
Roy, what say you here?
Huh?
What say you? I mean, Bahdi is a guy who was the talk of the boxing world. He signed with MVP, got an opportunity to be on the biggest stage, to continue to build his brand as a knockout artist. And yeah, it takes 2 to tango. But we're used to seeing Bahdi put on the pressure. He is under extreme pressure right now.
Here's a guy that watched him lose a bunch of rounds in his last fight. This guy saw that, no question, and this guy feels like he can win now. And he thinks he's ahead in this fight now. That's why he's taking it easy. He feels like he's ahead in this fight.
Yeah, when it's a close fight like that, like you said before, every judge has a different criteria. So you could think you're winning, but you don't. They might be judging on something else.
Yeah, I don't know.
But why is that? Why? I understand, and Sean, of course, we could, Mr. Wheelock, get it after. But I mean, there is the criteria mostly on effective punching, and I mean, here in the second half of the fight, the effective punches have come from Armando Casamnica.
Yep.
Don't stiff arm. Don't stiff arm. Let's box, gentlemen.
Oh, good shot.
Wow.
Good shot by
Stop.
Bahdi.
Nobody
Yeah,
boxing.
but there you know, he's like, hey,
Box.
don't count me out yet, but time is ticking away. 50 seconds left at what is a close encounter of the lightweight kind here at AT&T Stadium as Netflix ushers in a new era of combat sports. And what an exchange here, guys.
Yeah, Casamanica's laying a good right hand.
Uppercut by Bahdi.
Stop.
Yeah,
Nobody punch.
Casamanica's not giving up. He's bringing it the whole night.
Better believe it. He's showing that he's undefeated for a reason.
Yes, sir.
Final 20 seconds. Who is going to remain unbeaten?
Great exchanges tonight.
Yeah,
Tremendous.
Lucas going at him.
Fight down the
10 seconds.
stretch they come. We're not seeing the urgency from Bahdi. The aggression from Casamnica
Yep.
is an upset in the offing here at AT&T Stadium. Do you think Casamnica did enough to win, Amir?
Yeah, I think he stepped it up at the right point and midway in the fight, and I think he just took and stole the rounds
Now,
by his
Roy,
aggression.
you're the guy who's seen it all, done it all. I know as an announcer, you know, I'm trying to tell the story. I don't see the tech, you know, we're not studying it like an analyst like you. What do you think?
I'm not an analyst. I'm just a guy who looks on and takes in what he sees. And I see a hard road for the promoter's fighter to lose.
All right, let's bring in unofficial score rules expert Sean Wheelock. Tension is palpable, Sean.
Mauro, I loathe draws, but I have it 95-95, 5 rounds apiece. So going through my unofficial scorecard, rounds 1, 2, and 3 for Lucas Bahdi. I then gave Armando Casamnica every round, rounds 4 through 9, except for round number 5, which was extremely tight as well. Round number 10, I thought Lucas Bahdi did a lot of what he did in rounds 1, 2, and 3. Came forward while still landing effective counters. Mauro, the difference for me in this fight, and I think that's what the 3 judges now are looking at, Bahdi was a counterpuncher throughout, but he was a aggressive counterpuncher in rounds 1, 2, 3, and 10. In the other rounds, largely, Armando Casamnica had more volume and had more consistent forward pressure.
And for Roy Jones Jr., he doesn't do draws, he wears draws. All right, we've got Big Mo in the center of the ring with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 10 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards at ringside. Judge Mike Ross sees the contest 95-95, while judges David Iacobucci and Nate Palmer. See the contest 96-93 and 98-92. Declaring your winner by majority decision, Lucas Prince Bahdi.
98-92, mamma mia, but Lucas Bahdi, he wins this by the hair of his chinny chin chin, guys. What do you think?
98, 92 ain't the hair of your chin and chin.